Okay, guys, so this is going to be a group project. We're going to be working on something called ethnography. We went over it briefly in our intro to UX research session, but just to brush you back up, ethnography is just an observational method of researching our users. So let's take a look at what I want you to be doing. You guys are going to be in groups of 3 to 4. Your goal is to just learn how to gather information through watching and observing. You will be taking notes, and I need for you guys to choose a business. You get to pick your own business, but you choose one that provides a product or service, ideally like a retail shop or restaurant, maybe even a food truck. The idea here, though, is to see the users interact with the business or service. So you want to see how that all plays out clearly. Everyone in the group should be taking their own notes, even though you guys are obviously, you're going to be observing the same place at the same time. Doesn't matter. Different people see things differently. Few tips to on things to look for, and don't worry if you don't catch all of these perfectly right now, because I am handing you guys out some pamphlets and note-taking guides that will include all of this information. So physical setting, if you're in a space, what's it like? Is it a food truck? Are there little seats outside of it? Or is it inside a restaurant, and do they have booths and tables and chairs? Or is it just a counter seating thing? I mean, who knows? Objects and material culture, this kind of, things that the business has put around to enhance the ambiance of the place and create a better flow through of the traffic, things like that. Things that depict their brand or style. Language usage, not just of the people who work there, but of the consumers as well, with one another and with the folks who work at the business or wherever you end up going. Behavior cycles. Who does what when? Can you pick up your coffee before you've paid for it? Probably not. Things like that. Also, the order in which events unfold. This is more about the event itself as opposed to the people doing it. Physical characteristics, basic demographics, age, gender, height, weight, economic status. All of this, a lot of it is just based on assumptions that are based on what you're viewing and hearing. Expressive body movements. Now, this is a fun one. Look at people's mannerisms when they're talking to each other. This is going to tell you if the business is frequently pissing off its users or patrons. It's going to tell you how pleased people are with the service when they leave. It'll tell you how clear things are. Do they have to ask a lot of questions? Do they have to explain themselves over and over again? It's going to tell you a lot about the efficiency of the business and things like that. So keep those things in mind and have fun. Be back in 45 minutes. Thanks.